Today what we're going to do is we're going to add 4 new elements to our blues improvisation. We'll start with the C mixolydian slide. Take your thumb, put it on C, and what you're going to do is you're going to count up 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to play a 6th interval. And then you're going to slide down the C mixolydian scale like this. Okay, this is a C mixolydian slide. We're sliding down the C mixolydian scale. What these are called are parallel 6s. Then you're going to slide up. When you incorporate it, so I'm on the C chord. Okay, now what I'm going to do is throw the slide in. There's different things that you can do with the slide. And instead of just playing it like this, playing the notes together, what you can do this. Then you go back up. Okay? So it's bottom, up, bottom. Then go down to the next note in the C mixolydian scale. Bottom, up, bottom, bottom, up, bottom, bottom, up, bottom. And the other thing that you can do with that slide, okay, you can play a note in between the interval. So you can kind of do this. Okay, now let's work on the F mixolydian slide. So here's F, and you're going to count up 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're sliding down. So I'm on the F chord. Do the walk slide. That's the F mixolydian slide. Let's work on the G mixolydian slide. And the G mixolydian slide again, you're going to put your thumb on G. Okay, and you're going to count up 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you keep your, like I said, your thumb and your 5th finger the same distance apart, and you slide down. Just like this. And you slide back up. The last kind of thing that you're going to do with the slide is play a note in between the 6th interval. It can be a note in the higher part of the interval, like this. It can be in the bottom part of the interval. What I do is I switch it up as I'm going down. That middle note's in the bottom part of the interval, and then I'll go into the higher part of the interval. Kind of give it a different characteristic. Now as I'm sliding down, I'm going to put the note in the lower part of the interval. And I'm going to put the note in the higher part of the interval. So you kind of mix it up. You want to be able to transition from one element to another. You don't want to be on one element too long or too short of a time. It's sort of, you have to kind of use your intuition. Look at each element as sort of like an ingredient to a stew or a sauce or whatever. You don't want to have too much of one thing. You don't have too much salt or too much pepper or whatever. You don't want to have a nice blend of all the different seasonings. Well, think of the elements as different seasonings. Here comes the slide. I'm going to do the walk slide, the C mixolydian walk slide. Now comes the F mixolydian, slide. Okay, here comes the G mixolydian slide. Here comes riff number 2. Okay, now I'm going to throw some mixolydian scales in. That's the C mixolydian scale. Going into the blues scale. Now I'm going to throw in the F mixolydian slide in. Back to the C chord. Now I'm going to throw the G mixolydian slide. Now I want to add another element to our blues improvisation, and that is when you're on the G chord, you can play the G blues scale. So it's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. G, B flat, C, C sharp, D, F, G. So now when you're playing C blues, when we hit the G chord, you're going to play actually G blues. So I'm on the F chord. Now here's the G chord. Now here comes the G blues scale. Now I'm going to go back to the C blues scale over the F chord. Okay, so work hard on your third lesson on the blues, and good luck.